we know that the root of this climate crisis are our foundational practices of white supremacy and colonialism and exploitative capitalism and patriarchy and ableism. And specifically in the United States, the foundation of this so-called country of the US is on the attempted genocide of Indigenous peoples and the kidnapping and enslavement of African people. The practice of colonialism, of establishing capitalism based on exploiting people's bodies, stealing land, exploiting the land. And this is exactly what we are seeing with Line 3, where this huge money-driven corporation is exploiting people and the planet so that they can make billions of dollars at the expense of Indigenous people. And beyond that, at the expense of humanity. And we can no longer accept this. We are all treaty people, as the Anishinaabe people continuously said during the Treaty People Gathering. We are all treaty people because we are all on land in which there has been an agreement by two sovereign nations. And it is up to all of us to uphold those agreements. And in addition to that, going beyond that, treaty land or not, this is all Indigenous land. We are all living on Indigenous land that has been stolen from Indigenous people so that we could be here. And it is up to all of us to recognize that and to fight for the people who have stewarded this land for generations. Because clearly we don't know how to do that because of the climate crisis. So, all of that to say, this is an extremely important fight, not only for Indigenous peoples, for Indigenous sovereignty, but for all of humanity. Because if Enbridge is allowed to move forward with this project, they will emit a crazy amount of greenhouse gas that will detract us from our goal of trying to stop climate change. So we need you. We need you to join this fight. We need you, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what your experience has been in this life, to give something to this fight. Because this is bigger than all of us. This is about humanity. This is about dismantling white settler colonialism and economic exploitation so that we can stop the climate crisis. So whatever you can give it. Maybe you can go to northern Minnesota, do that. Maybe you can take a minute to call President Biden, to call on him to stop this pipeline, because he can do that at any minute. Maybe you can write a letter. Maybe you can donate. Maybe you can send supplies to the camps where people are out on the front lines fighting this fight. This is about all of us. We need all of us. It's going to take all of us to not only stop this pipeline, but to stop climate change. And this is one of the many fights. So thank you, and I hope that you'll join us.